If you've driven, walked, or bicycled down Park Avenue lately, you can't help but notice all the positive changes going on. Today, we're going to talk about the brand new Light Up Park Avenue program with Angie Ezekiel, who is the president of the Park Avenue Community Association, along with Denny McFate, who is the Public Works Director for the City of Hot Springs. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us today.
Well, we happen to be standing in front of the very first decorative street light. Angie, tell us why and how did this program get started?
Well, the idea to put in street crossings and better sidewalks and decorative lighting actually occurred to Park Avenue Community Association back in 2001, and it had been put on hold, but the idea is to make Park Avenue more pedestrian friendly and brighter at night, so keep people safe.
Well, it's doing all of that already with this first light, and it certainly is a dramatic difference when you turned that street light on and you found that it served a bit of a different purpose than the other street lights which are already existing, correct, Angie?
Yes, most of the overhead lighting on Park Avenue is on one side of the street. So we're putting in our lights on the opposite side to begin with. Eventually they'll go down both sides, but it made a big difference in a dark spot.
Certainly for the pedestrians and bicyclists who are already enjoying the bike lanes along Park Avenue.
Yes, we have a lot of bicyclists in the day and nighttime, and it's making a big difference already.
Fantastic. Well, Denny, the way we get things done in the City of Hot Springs is often to partner with groups like PACA to accomplish things that the city can't do on its own. So what is the city's involvement in this program?
We have a memorandum of understanding with the PACA group, with the city. We partnered with them on the streetlight project. They're putting the money up front, they're buying the lights, and they're having the initial power pole and meter system set. And the city participated in putting in the pole foundation, running the conduit to the lighting, and we actually installed the lighting once it came in. We put it in. McGrew Electric partnered with us and helped pull the wire and do the termination, since they have licensed electricians. They set the meter base and pole and hooked everything up. And part of our memorandum of understanding is that once it's turned on and PACA gets their first light bill, that the city will take it over from that point on. We will pay the electricity bill, and we will forever maintain them.
So it does take a partnership to make all of that happen.
Yeah, they have the initial upfront cost and investment, and then we have the long-term investment cost.
Well, speaking of cost, Angie, what is the average cost per street light?
Well, the first light in any block is the most expensive because it requires infrastructure and power box. So that first light is about $5,000, and each light in the run with that are $4,000 each. There's a lot of work that goes in putting each light in, so we try to cover all of that cost in those prices.
How many street lights are we looking overall for the project?
Well, we haven't mapped them out exactly. Our original plan, we have a blueprint that we made back in 2001, but sidewalks, different things have changed. We're looking at roughly 77 lights. It may end up being less. They're going to be spaced about 60 feet apart, so we've got to look at driveways and curb bump outs, where to place them.
Well, we heard that you had quite an event when you turned on the first street light.
Yes,
and
we
that
had
involved a good bit of fundraising.
We had our Light Uptown party, and our initial light was purchased by having Summerfest festivals and selling these t-shirts. We have this style and a Get Lit shirts, and they're both great. Once we bought a light and put it in place, then we had the money to throw a party and ask for more money to build more lights. So that's where we are now.
And so far, you've raised money for how many additional street lights?
We believe that we can do 5 more lights right now with the funds that we have. So we're very excited.
Well, that's quite a few.
Yes.
All right. So, Denny, I assume you'll be getting to work soon on installing the addition.
We met Monday with Mr. McGrew, and we've got a plan on where the The next 3 are going right here in this block along this first one. I think it was 4 in this area right here. That'll be 3 of the new 5. The 2 new ones additionally make up the rest of the 5 are going further down Park Avenue in a different location to start another section. So we'll actually be starting in 2 different places and start growing from there.
How has it been so far working with the Park Avenue Community Association to make this first street light happen?
They've been a wonderful partner to work with. Without our labor and agreement that we're going to take them and maintain them, and their participation in funding it on the front end, which I don't have money in the budget to do that with. It's easier for me to provide the labor and then spread out the maintenance in the long term from a budget process. So it's worked well for us to get this done for the community, and it's worked well for them to accomplish what their goals are.
Yes, and one of the major goals, Angie, is safety, is it not? And that's something that you've worked hard with the city throughout the recent years to try to improve safety in the Park Avenue area.
Yes. With our bicycle lanes and sidewalk improvements, our first goal was to get people in motorized wheelchairs off the city street. This is a state highway, so we wanted to get them out of harm's way, and then we wanted to provide an area for bicyclists to come. And the uptick in bicyclists has been amazing. Now we have a Spa City cycling shop, and we're looking forward to bicycle tourism with the North Woods project. So our forward thinking is that if we have more lights, then more people will ride, and more people will ride their bicycles down Park Avenue and shop our streets and visit our businesses.
And as people become aware of the fact that all of these amenities, which the city's worked with you on a lot
Yes.
of them to implement in this area, it not only increases the safety, but the attractiveness of the area, and more people want to come see what's happening on Park Avenue.
Absolutely. We have had a change in the real estate market on Park Avenue. It used to be that our properties sat vacant and on the market for a long time, and now people want to move here. We have a lot of young people moving to Park Avenue because they want to ride their bicycle, they want to have a plot in the community garden, and they want to feel that community feeling. And it's very exciting.
Along with all of the stuff that Angie's talking about that we've done with the bike lanes and the bump outs and the rain gardens, and sidewalk improvements and stuff like that, we've seen a really big uptick in the number of businesses that have located in the Park Avenue area over the last year and a half. So that's really been good for the economy, it's good for the neighborhood, it's good for business. So that's been one of the exciting points for me about that, is to see these businesses coming here. And old vacant buildings, there was one stretch we redid that had, I think, one business in a 5-business road, and now all 5 businesses are full, they're occupied. It looks really nice, they're doing really well.
Well, it's definitely having a domino effect, and other neighborhoods are watching what Park Avenue is doing, because in many ways you are a leader because of the level of community involvement. So we certainly appreciate all that you're doing to partner with the city to make Park Avenue, along with all of downtown, a growing area for more people to consider moving here, as well as visiting and enjoying all the amenities.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for joining us
Thank
today
you.
to give us an idea of the Light Up Park Avenue program. If you're interested, I'm sure that you can contact Angie for more details. Angie, do you want to give a phone number that they can call?
We have the Park Avenue Community Association Facebook page, but you can also give me a call. I'm Angie Ezekiel. My phone number is 501-655-1255. Always happy to answer questions.
Well, make sure to come down here during the evening so you can see what this one beautiful decorative streetlight does to Park Avenue. And next week, we'll bring you more city news.